A very warm welcome to Cozy Heavens. This week we have the privilege of hosting Kate Smith, an internationally renowned color expert all the way from New York City. Thank you very much, Kate.
I'm glad to be here.
Welcome
Thanks for having
to the
me. Thank you.
Perhaps if we can just start it off by telling us who Kate Smith is.
Well, I'm the Chief Color Maven and President of Sensational Color, and that's a company that works with corporations to provide color expertise for their clients to have more color confidence in their customers.
And for how long have you been doing this?
Oh, way too long. About 30 years as a profession, 11 years in my own business.
I'm given to understand that you will be in the country for quite a few days perhaps. What exactly brings you to Kenya?
Well, this time I'm here for at least a week, and I'm partnering with Duracoat, and we're bringing out a new palette of color trends based on, the first one's going to be based on fashion. We're launching it tomorrow, and I think people so far that have seen it and previewed it have really responded positively to the colors. We have 9 colors. They all work beautifully together, so it makes it easy for a homeowner to bring color into their home and know that they're going to work well.
Okay, and talking of color trend, what exactly do we mean?
Well, color trends are looking at what colors are important at the moment. So based on a lot of research and education, we determine what colors are influential, what colors to make new products in, what colors to paint your home. It has been in existence for probably longer than I've been doing it, probably about 50 years now. And more recently, it's become very important as more color comes into the market and there's the ability to put color in more products and people are more willing to put color in their home. Trend forecasting has become a bigger industry. The colors are based on, they have a little bit of a feminine flair, and they're pulled from colors that come out of nature and also vintage dyed fabrics and so forth that have history within the home, but they're updated for today. So the 9 colors, there's an aqua, yellow, sort of a rosy pink, and then the neutrals to complement them.
Do they go a long way in terms of influencing a space's final outlook?
Absolutely, because color is the most important tool that a designer or a homeowner has to bring mood into a home. And so by using colors and using them in the ways that we're putting them together, they can really improve the feeling in their home and the kind of mood that they're creating.
How exactly do you intend to roll out this campaign?
Oh yeah, it's a long-term partnership, and we're rolling it out with the first set of color trends right now. And then about every 3 to 4 months, we're going to introduce some new colors so that the homeowner can have fresh inspiration.
And how will the end user, perhaps the consumers, the home buyers, real estate experts, they are going to benefit from this entire campaign?
Well, I think they're going to understand how to bring color into the home a lot with more confidence and a little bit easier. There's also tools on the website that we're putting together, tips, information about how to bring color in yourself, whether you're a do-it-yourselfer, how to understand to make colors coordinate and create harmony within the home. And there's even going to be a tool to paint your room and get a visualization ahead of time of what it's going to look like, as well as just a lot of great information.
What do you make of the Kenya's interior decoration and design?
Oh, well, this isn't the first time I've been here, and I really like it, and I think I've studied enough to try to make sure that the trends that we're offering are right for this market and for this consumer. And so I think they're very forward-thinking and aspirational in their design.
Comparing the last time you were here and right now that you've made your way back to the country, do you see any upward momentum as far as incorporating interior decoration and design?
Oh, I think interior decoration and design is really on the upswing. I think people are much more interested in learning about it, understanding it, and bringing decor into their home.
What do you think is the worst mistake that most home buyers and interior decorators do when it comes to incorporating color in their spaces?
That's a great question. What I find is most people do have a great idea in their head. They have a vision for what the colors they want to see and how they're going to bring them into the home. And the mistake they make is not really learning how to get that out of their head and into their home, onto their walls. And so that's where I can help fill that gap by giving them those tips and information so that what they have in mind is what they see in their house.
Okay. Finally, give us some expert tips when it comes to matters color.
Okay, I think a few things to remember is that when you're picking colors and you're deciding whether they're going to be right for your home, to do it in the actual space where you're going to be using them. Sometimes people look and make choices in the store or in another room, so always be looking at the color in the space because the lighting has a big effect on the color. So that's one thing I always suggest. And the other thing is to be thinking about the room what's already in the room and making sure that your colors coordinate. It's great to see a scheme that you like in a magazine or even something that inspires you, but you still have to go back and look at them against what you're already working with in the home. And that sometimes people forget that even things like flooring and trim have colors that need to work into the harmonious color palette that they're developing.
Because when you talk colors, most people just think about walls.
Oh, it's so much more than walls. It's your flooring, it's your wood trim, it's your furnishings, it's your fabrics. It's the whole range of decor in your home is part of the palette.
Okay. Thank you very much, Kate.
You're welcome, Patrick. It's been a pleasure being here.
I look forward to being with you tomorrow.
I'm looking forward to you being there.